What's going on, Florida West Coast Fishing? Captain Justin with Line-Sided Charters. Here I figured I'd do a little video on Castnet throwing techniques. I've been getting a lot of messages as well as on other forums. People are asking how we throw Castnet and if anybody can do lessons and stuff. Myself and Craig do make ourselves available to meet at a park, a local park, and we usually spend about an hour with someone and teach them how to throw a Castnet. The way we throw Castnets is we use a triple load method. The size nets that we're throwing are 10 foot as well as 12 foot in both 3/8 mesh and 1/2 inch mesh in rapid sink varieties. So that means it's going to have extra lead to get it down deeper, faster than a regular weighted net. Okay, so this 12 footer that I'm throwing is 1.8 pounds per foot of lead, okay, in a 3/8 mesh. Typically, if you're going to be throwing in deeper water, you absolutely want to learn and pick up and throw a rapid sink net, because there is a definite difference in weight between the two. If you're flats fishing and fishing in the bay and you're shallow water and you're catching greenbacks on the flats and stuff, don't necessarily have to go out and get a net that's super heavy, okay? Throwing one of these 5 times versus throwing a regular weighted net 5 times, there's a significant difference in weight, okay? First thing that's very important, when you store these nets, we always keep our nets in buckets or Castnet bags. Don't ever, ever, ever throw one of these nets without some sort of bag in a fiberglass hatch in your boat, okay? The mesh on these bags, it can catch a piece of fiberglass, and the next thing you know, you pull your net out of that hatch and you're gonna have a giant hole in your net. So if you make the investment to get yourself a big net that's $250, $300, do yourself a favor and store it properly, either wrapped up in a bucket or wrapped up in a Castnet bag, okay guys? So the first thing when you get it out of that bag or bucket is making sure that your braille lines and everything on this net lays straight down. You do not want any twists in the net before you go to throw. If you pull this Castnet out of a bag, it happens all the time, and you got this all twisted up like this, or twisted around the other way, or a braille line wrapped up, it's not going to open right, okay? And you're going to waste your time throwing that net and scare the bait off with a net that's not going to open. All right, so do it right the first time. Always stretch it out down the deck of your boat and make sure all those braille lines are nice and straight. To set up for a triple load, what you're going to do is you're going to take this top horn. After you've coiled up the line in your left hand, you're going to come down on the horn about 1 foot to 14 inches, and you're going to take this much of the net, and you're going to let that hang over your wrist like that, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to bundle this up nice and tight, come down about another halfway, and you're going to open handshake. You're going to put that net right in top. You're going to lay it on top, right, just like that, so that that net stays straight, all right? Come down again about waist height to a little bit above the knee. I know the camera can't see right now because it's wide angle, but what you're going to do is you're going to take that last bit of net like that, and you're going to take another loop, and you're going to, again, come right through that hand with another loop, all right? Now, at this point, you're going to take the last bit of net that's down here with the leads on it, and you're going to get a bundle. And by a bundle, I mean a little bit more than the palm of your hand, okay? You're going to pick that up, and you're going to have it like that. You're going to come up with this part of the net. You're going to go up and over the shoulder, which I'm sure was very hard for you to see when I did that on the camera. You're then going to take that lead that comes down from inside your chest, you're going to lock it in your thumb, and then you're going to split the net in 2. And some guys do this by hand. I do it on the deck of the boat just so I'm aware that the leads are completely laying the right way with no twists. All right, everybody has their own throwing style. Do what you're comfortable with. All right, now the last part of this, when you get your 2 bundles, is you're going to take that back trailing line from your front foot and you're going to lock it in your pinky finger. Then you're going to grab that front head of lead and you're ready to rock and roll. You got 2 sets of leads there. You got your front, which is here, and you got your back, which is on your shoulder side here. And when you're ready to rock and roll and you see the bait, you locate your bait, you're gonna go through almost like a golf swing.
There you go, guys. That's off the boat. Obviously the water is going to be closer to the boat than that, so the net took a little bit of a bounce right here where it rolled up on itself, but that's still a pretty good spread. Obviously it's hard to do here in the yard with having to be on camera and everything, but I'll get you guys a good shot from back here so you can see the diameter of that net. That's what you're looking for. Any questions, feel free, message us, guys. Thanks, Tie Lines.